So this is coal that you can find out here, left behind by the settlers. It's highly doubtful that it was dug up around here, but it is Bachelors Grove coal, because you'll find it out here at the old Bachelors Grove area. They keep themselves warm, cook their food. Imagine not having a warm bath back then, you know? This would come in pretty handy. So, yeah, long winters, you want this stuff. The Tinley Park Historical Society did receive a donation of a bag of this. I found quite a bit over the years, some much bigger pieces. And apparently, yeah, they were interested in taking some for an educational thing that they had going on. So here it is, coal of Bachelors Grove. So where did I find the coal on this beautiful fall day? It's like 70 degrees, 65, whatever. Well, I find the coal usually by the house foundations. So maybe I should go for a little walk here. It's a fairly windy day, so you might get some wind noise here on the mic. I'm going to make an attempt to cross this creek at the end of the old road here. Uh-oh, we got dogs out there. What do we got? Oh, pit bull. So I'm going to make a walk across this creek to the foundations. We did have some ATVers back in the day, and they didn't want to go over this log. So they ended up creating this thing, but we're going to go this way anyway. And no, that is not the creaking door of the ghost house. That is the trees. Can you do it again? Oh, got one over here. Sorry, it's not a ghost. Okay, let's keep going. It's not much farther. And we are approaching an old well, which has seen better days. So, yeah, here's the old well. There's somebody in the foundation. Hello. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
You know what this used to be?
Well, it used to be a house.
Oh, that's the house in the picture?
Well, not the picture. No, those would have been across the creek.
Okay.
So.
It's just a regular house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just doing some video for everyone.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in 5 years.
Changed a lot, right?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gone inside yet, but it's like, wow. It was so, everything was overgrown, and it seemed like there was so many more tombstones.
Right, but it's pretty much, actually there's an extra one.
Oh, there is now?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
One was recovered and brought back, so.
Oh, that's cool.
But, yeah, it's been pretty much the same for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have a good one.
You too. So you can barely see it. I'm gonna walk around. So in person, this is a lot nicer to view. Goes down into like this pit. You'll see rocks and stuff down there. Anyway, so this is the area where you will find some of that coal. So beyond this foundation, this little pit area, is where I find it. You have to brush around and look for it. Now the coal is not native to the area, so you shouldn't be getting in trouble for taking it, but at the same time, I hate to see it all go. But if you're curious, that's where I do find some of it. And there's many other locations where I can find it. So here's one for you. Here's an old bottle top, piece of it at least. It used to have a cork in it. No bottle caps then. Pretty cool. The old days, the good old days. Simple cork. Huh. Back to the old well. When I was first coming out here in the late 90s, you could see much further down it. Now it's like got all this dirt, all the rocks are poured in, people playing in it. It just pretty much collapsed in further. I'm going to dig up some pictures and some video here and give you a view of what it kind of looked like back then. So yeah, that's what it looked like. The guys in the photo were from Indiana, and they did rock climbing. And well, there's some of the infrastructure's gone because they were using trees, but they had like a rope and pulley thing going on, and they would dig down in there. Now you should not be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing that in the forest preserves. But we ran into them and decided to stick by them and watch what they were doing. And it was an interesting day. But yeah, those are the photos. It was this foundation out here. Time to return to the cemetery. Let's go. Okay, let's go over yonder. The cemetery is to the right. As you approach this area over here, you're going to see a concrete thing. There's a lot of dirt covering it, much more of it. So we got a piece protruding here. Now, I found a pipe nearby. So let's see, reference point here. Here's a little concrete thingy here, right? So over here is going to be a little pipe. Well, I called it a large pipe once. Shouldn't have done that. But this pipe runs all the way near the corner of the fence of the cemetery and goes into the pond. How do I know this? Well, I used a survey stick they use for looking for gas pipes, water pipes, things like that. And that is where it went to. Whatever the Bone family was doing when they dug out the quarry, which became the pond, they had some sort of activity going on here that required water. So if you've been out here and you're curious, that's part of what's been found. Here's the corner of the cemetery, the northwest corner. So that pipe would have been running along here somewhere, right along the edge. And it goes right in over here. And one day, maybe I'll swim and find it. But, yeah. Obviously, this filled with water at some point after their digging, and they were using it. So this is raw footage from 1996. This is during Andy's first visit, my second visit.
Yeah, here it is.
And John's with us. He's got the plaid shirt on. Great plaid. I'll let this roll so you can hear how ignorant we are of the discovery.
I covered it up. Manual focus.
1887.
Oh, shit, you're right.
What is this here? We don't know. What the hell?
We think it's part of that house that's supposed to be out here.
Some people used to think it was an old
some type
tomb.
of shack that was supposed to be here.
Even Andy did.
But it extends underneath, like sinks down.
Maybe it's like a drainage pipe or something?
It
No,
is
look.
suspicious.
See, there's concrete.
And there is
It
more
goes
to
in.
discover about this little spot.
Sorry.
It goes
Which
out
I will
there. I
get
think it
to
might have been like an
later
old
on.
tomb or something we're standing